Don't tell me it's snowing. Hello everyone, I'm back with another vlog. This time it's all about my personal project. So I think, as you know, and I think I've mentioned this from previous vlogs, my university has a thing called Plus Weeks, and it's a time for us students to just work on something on our own. Gives us the freedom and liberty away from school assignments, away from all the pressure of grading as well. And for this one, I am going to be doing something a little bit similar to my 50 ways, but I'm gonna be doing it a little bit differently. I'm still going to be doing 3 words and then a story. However, since I've challenged myself to make a minimum of 6 illustrations in like 2.5 weeks, each illustration will have a different word and a different story, so I don't get tired of it. Each illustration though as well, I'm going to challenge myself with either a new composition or a new narrative that I've never tackled before. Hi everyone, so this is current editing Lilah. I realized I never explained as to why I switched my idea for this project. So I said the original idea was illustrations from 3 words focusing on like a concept or an idea, and then I create a story out of those 3 words. So as you see, I was in the middle of doing it, and I think, yeah, I made one, like a finished outline, and then I just moved on to drafting another one. But after doing those 2, I realized that it led me to doing comics, and comics are just not my thing. I really didn't like it, which kind of ended up with me just not doing anything for the first week. And then I had my competency presentation to prepare for, and then that's where I thought of making 3 posters, and each poster being 1 word each. And then that's what happened. And then my words were number, jacket, and duck. In this vlog you won't see anything with a duck poster, but this is just a clarification that I think I needed to bring up that I realized I never talked about. Why did I not do that? But yeah, I think it'll be a lot clearer when you see the next pieces of footage. So yeah, enjoy the vlog. Right out so far, this is when productive me starts to roll in. Really? Hello everyone. Yeah, there hasn't been much progress, unfortunately, of what I've been doing, because tomorrow I have my competency presentation, so I'm in the middle of figuring out how to format my presentation and what exactly I want to say, because it's quite difficult to figure out based on the portfolio what I wrote, what else I've missed. And I think the easiest way to do that is to follow the matrix, the criteria that is needed to show whether we passed, and wanted to see if did I talk about that already or not. So yeah, today is gonna be an uneventful day. Tomorrow maybe I'll be able to film my presentation, but I might not want to do that. But that's what's happening with me. I think probably after doing this presentation thing, I'll find a little bit more motivation to go into the creative side of things with like my posters and stuff. So yeah, hope to catch up on you guys with that. Hope you guys are having a great day and enjoying the vlog so far. So, oh my word! Great. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. So I unfortunately don't really have a lot to show in this vlog because truthfully I have been doing nothing except being on my bed. So it was quite difficult thinking about whether I want to post this vlog this week or not, and I guess I will. I'll show you what progress I have now so far then. So, oh wait, not this one. So, this is one of my posters. It's like for the number one, and I learned all about these, it's gonna load properly, these like raindrop droplet stuff. It's really fun to do, and I don't think I'm gonna change this poster too much. I think I'm just gonna keep it the way it looks right now, because now that I look back at it again, I'm perfectly satisfied with it. And then there's this one for the, what do you call this again? The jacket poster. So I was playing around with like a fashion poster kind of thing. So this is like my first draft. And okay, this was another idea that I had where it also follows the contour of the model, which I want to draw basically, or just possibly crop her out in a different environment. But yeah, another one is fully exaggerating the puffiness of the puffer jacket. Basically, I'm focusing on a puffer jacket. For now, I'm working towards this one. which I'm still unsure whether I want to have the other clothing on or just highlighted specifically on the puffer jacket. And then for the typography, I was playing around with the stuff. Like, I don't think I like the gradient because the trend gets really blended out, and then the background as well blue because in contrast with the orange, but they're both kind of within the same shades, so I need to play around with a lot of color. It's a very initial stages, which I think I've come to accept now, which I've learned in my previous meeting that I was quite dismissive of my work, which I don't want to do now. But I think so at this point I like her with the clothes in a more I would say plain background. Maybe I'll keep it a blue background and mask out the stairs to something a little bit more plain. I need to work on her skin tone. It's like so off, and her hair color, I'm gonna make it darker. But yeah, there's no highlights and stuff yet, that's why it looks weird. But I'm gonna work on the type. No, I'm gonna figure out her clothes for now. Yeah. So yeah, you can, I don't know. There was a speed paint on this. I'll continue it. Yeah, this was pretty fun to do though. I'm eating breakfast. So now I'm just gonna continue work. Eat my what do you call this? butter and jam toast. We're working because I have a meeting at 1:30 p.m. which is in like 2.5 hours, I think. But yeah, some exciting stuff. Just been super slow. Literally have not been doing anything other than be in bed. So yeah, hope you'll enjoy a little bit of this. It's kind of one of the realities of being an art student. I just have my super slow days. So okay, hello everyone. So I actually managed to finish the poster yesterday, and it looks like this right now. And there has been a lot of changes. First of all, I think I'll go through it one by one. The first one is I did decide to keep the clothes on the girl, and if you look at the details, I've added some highlights and some shadows on it to give it a little bit of a pop. I didn't do the shoes in the bag. Also decided to add a shadow on the stairs to add a bit more depth. As for the words, this is not the original words, as you all know. It was this. I played around as well with the like the thickness of it, and I didn't really like how it overall looked together. Like it filled up the white space a bit more for sure. I feel like it kind of took away the attention from the jacket, so I opted it out and decided to just go with Stay Puffy. And it's such a minor detail, but it is a brighter orange than the jacket, and decided to just do it with two different fonts, a more script-like font to emphasize on puffy, and it actually looks really good right now. And I added this really small tagline that fits in. For the background, I was really debating whether I wanted like a blue gradient or an orange gradient. Decided to go with the blue because it blends with the stairs. And we had a meeting yesterday where I showed my work, which was this, one of the posters, and they were like, I don't know about orange, speaking about comfort, because I mean, I kind of removed that image of comfort, but if I wanted to continue that, maybe I could possibly switch out the blue and orange that I have going on, which I can easily do. But I don't know, this was just super fun to do. Really enjoyed it, and I hope you like it. I'll put the actual image over the over this video so you can see it much clearer. But what it looks like, I'll post it at some point on my social media. And as for the number one, let's see, I'm not sure if I talked about it. I didn't change anything at all, but I had a look at it with a darker background, and whoa, it looks super cool and edgy. Like, I really like it, particularly when numbers are purple. Like, there's just something about it, and I'm gonna play around more if I liquefy these circles to like different shapes. I think that'll be really cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm not sure how much shorter it is after editing, but I didn't take a lot of footage, so I don't think it will be a normal art school vlog. Maybe probably just a studio vlog. Bye bye. Have a good day and good night.